Today we're going to look at 3, 4, day 2, two-step inequalities. So first, let's review how to do a problem that looks like this with an equation. So step 1 is to distribute the 3. We get 3x plus 6 equals 6. So just like yesterday, we always want to get 3x by itself, so we're going to minus 6 minus 6. So we end up with 3x equals 0. Divide by 3, x is equal to 0. Alright, so let's look at a similar problem just with an inequality. So we'll do 3x plus 2 is less than or equal to 6. So the same steps as solving an equation. First, we're going to distribute the 3. 3x plus 6 is less than or equal to 6. Minus 6, minus 6. 3x is less than or equal to 0. Divide by 3, x is less than or equal to 0. So very similar, again, the same steps as what we did in the last chapter. It's just that it has an inequality. The one difference in the inequalities is when you multiply or divide by a negative, you must change the direction of the inequality. Alright, let's look at this next example. Let's look at 4 times x plus 3 minus 8 is greater than or equal to 16. Alright, so first, let's distribute the 4. So we have 4x plus 12. Remember, the 8 just drops down. Minus 8 is greater than or equal to 16. Next step is to combine like terms. The 12 and the negative 8 are both constants. So we have 4x plus 4 is greater than or equal to 16. Now we're going to minus 4 so that 4x can be by itself. Minus 4, minus 4. So we're going to have 4x is greater than or equal to 12. Divide by 4, x is greater than or equal to 3. The inequality did not change directions because we divided by a positive number. Let's look at another example. Let's do 6n minus 1 is greater than 3n plus 8. So on this one, just like what we did before in equations, is we first have to get the variables on the same side. So I'm going to minus 3n minus 3n. I purposely line up the n's so that I know that this makes 3n, this makes 0 n's. Bring down the minus 1, bring down the greater than sign, bring down the 8. So now it's just like what we were just doing. Now I'm going to plus 1, plus 1. I'm left with 3n is greater than 9. Divide by 3, n is greater than 3. Okay, so again, we're making that connection between what we did with equations with what we're doing now with inequalities. So let's try another one. Let's do 10 minus 8a is greater than or equal to 2 times 5 plus 2a. Alright, so first we write down the equation. On this time, first we're going to have to distribute. So this side over here is just waiting, so we just bring them down. Bring down the inequality, distribute the 2. 10 plus 4a. Now we want to get our a's on the same side. So minus 4a, minus 4a. Bring down the 10, combine like terms, bring down the inequality, bring down the 10. Now we have minus 10, minus 10. Bring down the negative 12a, bring down the inequality, this makes 0. Some people kind of struggle whenever that's 0. It's okay to have 0 on the side of an equation. Now we're going to negative 12, divide by negative 12, divide by negative 12. A, because I divided by a negative, I must change the direction of the inequality, and I have 0. Alright, those are our practice problems for today. So make sure that you took good notes. If you want to watch the video again, you certainly are welcome to. And tomorrow we'll do some practice problems that use these types of inequalities.